Former Vice President Joe Biden is almost certain to run for president in 2020. Sources tell Fox News the timing of his announcement is still up in the air, but he's already reaching out to potential staffers and donors. But as the 2020 Democratic contenders keep growing, look at these numbers already, and the party moves to the left, has Biden missed his shot, or is he so unique it could go right to victory? Let's talk to two people that might know, certainly have opinions. He's the author of Uncensored, My Life and Uncomfortable Conversations at the Intersections of Black and White America. Zachary R. is here live. And Run for America co-founder David Burstein is here. So has Joe David missed his chance because so many are off to the left where he tends to be center left?
Well, look, I think if Joe Biden wants to run for president, he better get in soon because he is missing it. I don't know if he's missed it already, but if he's not, he's about to do it because this field is shaping up, and it's shaping up to be a very far left field. And if he waits any longer, he's certainly not going to have any chance. And I just don't know if he's going to be too out of step, almost the Jeb Bush problem with the current rest of the liberal field.
You're nodding, Zach, because you also agree with David. It's gone far left.
It's gone far left. I agree that he has to decide soon. I do think, however, that if he decides to run, he's seasoned, he's charismatic, he's got the experience. The question for me is, does he have a message that can appeal to young voters? And
because he might not say it's affordable to have free college. He might not say, I want to kill private insurance. He might not say, I think free preschool is necessary.
Yeah, because he's a serious politician who's been around Washington for a long time. He's seen these things, he's tried to do these things, and he knows you can't just promise people pie in the sky things and hope they'll all work out.
You sound like something I would say. I want you to see the polls right now. And if you look at its recognizability, has so much to do with it a year and a half out of the box. But according to the Morning Consult poll, Biden's on top by 7 over Sanders, who's also not in yet. Kamala Harris, 13, boy, is she in. Elizabeth Warren has never stopped being in. Beto O'Rourke went to the border and rolled up his sleeve, so I think he might be in, but he's also thinking about the Senate. Cory Booker came in last week. Klobuchar will have a town hall shortly. Mike Bloomberg thinking about it. Sherrod Brown, I believe, is getting in. What do you read from that poll, Zach?
So, I think right now the question is going to be, who's going to bring experience to the table? Who's going to have a message that's going to appeal to young voters? Who is dynamic and not just charismatic? And who understands the need to unite us around the values we have in common, because we're deeply divided right now.
But you missed the magic one. Who can beat Trump? I think Trump loves the left-wing candidates.
Right. I think if the Democrats want to win, they should go with someone who's not as far left-wing, but it seems to be where the base is going. And if you're Biden looking at the poll, you don't want to be the front runner at this stage because this is a wide-open field.
So here is Joe Biden, and tell me if this is a type of soundbite that will help or hurt him.
I read in the New York Times today that that one of my problems is if I ever were to run for president, I like Republicans. Okay, well, bless me, Father, if I have sinned. But you know, from where I come from, I don't know how you get anything done. I don't know how you get anything done until we start talking to one another again.
That sounds exactly like an analyst. And that's like the type of candidate that sober people would like because they want to be effective. But will it work in a primary?
I think it can. I think Joe Biden understands that right now we need to recognize that we're in a hyper-partisan time, right? That you have to focus on what we have in common. And I think he understands that politics is a contact sport.
Real quick, David, I don't think President Obama is for it. I mean, he met with Beto O'Rourke. He has not said anything publicly. This is a guy that he worked with for 8 years. Yeah. So what is going on there?
Look, once people get the idea in their head that they want to run for president, it never leaves. And that's clearly the case for Joe Biden. People have told him he's missed his time, and he wants to do it this time. And he may just be a touch too late. Timing is everything in politics.
Right. And he's already lost twice. And that could scare a lot of people away. Yeah. All right, guys, it's going to be an interesting time. All right, and we'll see. It's the party of AOC these days.